I am Team Backstreet, but I can give a little instinct. You know what I'm saying? Either way, guided by the core belief that all people deserve access to healthy food, Indie Urban Acres is gearing up for their opening day this weekend in celebration of plant enthusiasts, new gardeners, and food justice advocates alike.
Indie Urban Acres is an initiative of the Parks Alliance of Indianapolis and guided by the core belief that all people should have access to healthy food. With more on this initiative and how you can exercise your green thumb for good food is David O'Rourke and Tyler Goff. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody who comes in with a hat like that
right?
and a tan like this, we already know that y'all are a bunch of fun. What a cool initiative, because we have a lot of food insecure people in our city.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's about 1 in 5 individuals in Marion County and 1 in 4 kids suffer at some point in food insecurity. That not only affects their diet, but their school, concentration, health. It's a serious issue, and that's why we exist.
Because I think sometimes people go, well, that doesn't make sense, because how is planting something going to solve that? But like, it's food and it's sustainable and you can have it in your backyard. How important is it to help people understand that process and that is something that can be achieved?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's food, growing your own food. A lot of people say they don't have a green thumb. What I've found is they just forget to water. It's pretty easy. You put a plant in the ground, you water it in the sunshine, and you're going to have some food.
I like that. Well, when it comes to how the Parks Alliance and Indie Urban Acres is able to offer, healthy food, how does it work? How do people in need get what you're providing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can go ahead and say, like, this plant sale that we have kicking off this weekend, I mean, it is strictly a fundraiser. So, we grow our own produce that goes in the fields, and Tyler and the farm staff, they grow for individuals suffering from food insecurity. But this plant sale, these are, so people can grow their own food, but then every dollar of that supports their mission to continue their work.
That's amazing.
Talk about what you guys do and the work you do, and explain how that has how you've seen that change over the time that you guys have been doing this.
Well, we started as a small farm on the east side, and we've now expanded to multiple farms, mostly on the east side. We've basically doubled our production. We're growing and donating about 60,000 pounds of produce a year. Wow. The need is there, and we're going to keep doing it as long as it's there.
Okay, so we were talking about this. For the folks who really love to plant, like my grandmother loved to plant, and she used to play music for all her plants. We knew what she was tending to based off of the playlist. Some of these have some fun names. I mean, who names these things?
Well, it's whoever developed it gets the chance to name it. So we've got some of the native plants. Those are pretty specific. We've got one called Rattlesnake Master. There's an interesting history about rubbing the plant on your hands to keep rattlesnakes away. Ooh. The kind of the tomato varieties, the pepper varieties, they get some pretty interesting and sometimes some tongue twister names.
Yeah.
I will say this: if you don't know the people in your neighborhood or you need new friends, just start planting some things, and I guarantee you, it is like a friend magnet.
I noticed you have tomatoes. Do you need have some extra tomatoes? Yeah. One of the things I love about planting, and Alexis was alluding to this, and you guys have talked about too, is the memories that can come with it too, and just I hate snapping green beans, but I love the time that I got to do that with my grandparents. Do you guys find that when people start to learn about planting that they also kind of find this is something we all have in common?
Well, I mean, gardening's great. You're in the sun, you're out in the open, but it's a great family activity. Like you were saying, your neighbors. It's something everybody can participate in and really have a good time, and really get great things out of it. You get healthy produce out of it. So
there's so many people out there who get intimidated by this, but tell the people and the cousins in the back that they can do this.
It's a piece of cake. You really can do it. Sunshine, water, you got food.
Yeah.
That's the t-shirt right there.
Opening weekend is this weekend, May 6th and 7th. Thank you both so much for coming on and bringing all your lovely plants.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hit me up with the tomatoes. I like those.
We got you.
Same.
We'll be back.